If we look at screens like these once a second for 8 hours a day, it'd take 2 years to look at the entire DNA strand. It's that long.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Mitch from BD Audio, where we like to dyno amps down under. On today's episode, I have an amp that you may well have never seen before. Obviously, you've heard of a brand called DNA. And DNA is basically a household name when it comes to car audio. They do reversing cameras, wire lugs, distribution blocks, RCAs, RCA splitters, line-out converters, fascia kits, antennas, grills, sub-boxes. They even had a line of head units. But did you know they brought out an amplifier? Now, unfortunately, I have zero information on this amp, other than what is in front of me. I'm unable to find any evidence of this amp existing. I'm unable to find any evidence of other amps existing, but I have one. Now, I have seen a few come and go in the past in random cars, so I know that there is a 4-channel version and there is this monoblock amplifier. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 in my lifetime. So when this one came up for sale, I had to snag it. Obviously, it's not in great condition, but it's just one of those rare items that you never really get to see. Now, it may be hard to read, but obviously you have your DNA designer audio. You then have D-class mono, or D-class something mono, maybe digital, block amplifier. And then here it says AMP-1560D. I understand it's probably a little hard to read, but essentially that's what it says. Now with this amp, as I said, I have zero evidence on what this is. I have opened it up and I've had a look, and there is a number on the board. And again, I've Googled this number and 0 comes up, which is GX-4000D. And I'm going to say, when you look at this amp, I can't pinpoint the exact amplifier board, but it kind of looks like Planet Audio, your old Cadence. I can't remember a couple of the other ones, but they look like your cheap sort of, I'm going to say Walmart, because a lot of my viewers are USA. They sort of look like your Walmart sort of monoblock amplifiers that say that they're 4,000 RMS, when really they're sort of a 1,000 to 1,500 RMS. On this side of the amplifier, you have your 8-gauge inputs, so negative, negative, positive, positive. You also have a remote, and then you have 0-gauge, unfortunately, angled inputs. The good thing is you are able to fit one of these angled styles in and have clearance, allowing you to run 0-gauge straight, rather than having to have the amp propped up to be able to get the wire in. On this side of the amplifier, you have your RCA in and out. You have your gain, low pass, phase, bass boost, bass control, which is telephone cable, which also apparently is classified as a bass boost controller. And then you have your power LED, which is green for power and red for protect. Now this is quite a large, heavy amplifier. And just to give you a size, I don't normally do sizes, but you're looking at 450mm long, or 18 inches. You're looking at 250mm wide, or just under 10 inches, and about 60mm high, or about 2.5 inches. But I guess there's nothing left to do but strap this amp up to the dyno and see what kind of power it makes. As I said, I don't know what kind of power it will make, other than looking at its model number, which is 1560. So I'm going to say that it's going to do 1560 RMS at 1 ohm, probably an educated guess at 1000 RMS at 2 ohm, and 500 RMS at 4 ohm. But let's see if my guesses are accurate. Okay, so we're on to the first test. As I originally said, I don't know the ratings for any of these, but I'm going to take an educated guess at 500 RMS. So here we go, up to clip. Yeah, okay. It definitely made that. 603. All right, let's clear it and let's send it. Right, okay. 672. Not much dynamic headroom, but not a bad start. Alrighty, so next test. Again, don't know the ratings, but educated guess. 1000 RMS at 2 ohms. Here we go, up to clip. Yeah, bang on. 1060. All right, let's clear the screen and let's send it. Yeah, okay. 1242. Pretty good. All right. On to the next one. Alrighty, last test. So again, we don't know the ratings. I'm going to go off this one being its name, which is AMP-1560D. So I'm going to say that that is essentially meant to be a 1500 RMS at 1 ohm. So here we go, up to clip. Ooh, we went into protect. Okay, and it's staying in protect. Let's see if we can cycle the amp off. And back on again. It seems to be giving me a green light again. Let's continue the test. Clear. Here we go again. Ooh. It's gone straight into protect now. Again. Well, unfortunately, it seems like as soon as it hits that clip mark, it goes into protect. So I guess let's just give it a quick full hit and see what happens. Yeah, no, straight into protect. And unfortunately, it doesn't come out of protect unless you cycle the amp off and on again. So yeah, that's a little disappointing. Oh well. So we've come to that time of night where we're going to pop the back off and see what's inside. I know some of you are keen to see what this beast looks like. Shit. Alrighty, here we go. Let's pop the back off. And there we go. So some pretty big transformers in the center. Not too many caps overall. But you will see, if I can zoom right in, you'll see that here on the board, it says GX4000D-A1. Now I've tried searching this and it just comes up as a 2-channel home audio, very, very old school amplifier. But again, I'm sure a lot of people that have looked at sort of budget line monoblock amplifiers that specifically are, say, 4000 watts when they're really not, may potentially recognize this board. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and even if you feel tempted, smash that thumbs up for me. And make sure you do share with your friends so they get to see these oddball kind of amplifiers that typically your American and your overseas countries other than Australia don't get to see. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Mitch from BD Audio. I'm tuning out. See ya.